Alright, everybody, it's playoff season. You know what that means? It's time for my predictions for the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series playoff predictions. Wait, these are some weird looking cars. Oh, right, it's actually a playoffs that don't freaking suck at everything. It's gonna be the NFL playoffs. You know, the one where the playoffs actually make sense, so I feel like everyone's doing this at this point, so might as well do it as well, even though I don't care. So, I mean, yeah, aside from, like, you know, these guys making it this freaking far, they're number one, but yeah, ignore the fact that, like, these are, like, helmets I got back in 2012. Like, they are so old, like, they are this old. That's how old they are. So, alright. Let's go ahead and begin with the wild card weekend, I guess you could say. So we're going to start with the AFC. Up first, we got Denver versus Buffalo. Like, really? That's not even debatable. I mean, like, it's just, I don't get how it's these weird seed things. It should just be the best and the best, sort of, I don't know. But yeah, Buffalo's going to win that easily. But I will predict that against Steelers versus the Ravens, that Pittsburgh is actually going to score the upset, I guess you could say. So next game for them is going to be these two head-to-head. And then lastly, for the AFC, Chargers versus Texans. I'm going to go with the Chargers, I think. I guess you could say don't sleep on Harbaugh, I guess. I don't even know, but hey. At least he managed to get Michigan a natty, so I'm not complaining. All right, moving on to the NFC. We got Packers versus the Eagles. I'm pretty sure the Packers are going to end up nabbing it. They're probably going to be they're going to be out for blood after losing to the Bears. So yeah, and then moving on, Commanders versus the Buccaneers. Commanders easily. So that's going to be their divisional game. And then lastly, for Rams versus Vikings, go Skull, baby. It's easy. Another case of just someone out for blood. So, I think this is right. I don't know if that's right. If I got it right, hang on, I gotta check to see if I got it right. Alright, and I'm back, and yep, that's right. So, alright, moving on. We're going to go on to the divisional. We got the Bills versus the Steelers. I'm actually going to go ahead and predict the Bills are going to win that. Makes sense. But for the next game, I'm actually going to predict the Chargers upset and pull off that victor. The refs will not come in clutch this time for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Yep. L plus ratio bozo out of here. Alright, then moving on to the next game, we got the Packers versus the Commanders. Packers are going to win that one. And then moving on to the Vikings versus the Lions once again. Man, what a toughie. It's like, man. But I feel like this time it's going to Minnesota. So both number one seeds are going to be out. Pretty wild. Just the fact that Campbell made it that far with the Lions, I think, is already impressive anyways. But yeah, I feel like you beat the Vikings once, okay. Beat the Vikings twice, whatever. You ain't going to beat the Vikings 3 times. I know that for sure. And then we move on to the divisional championships. So moving on to the AFC, that's going to go to the Bills. They will be the Super Bowl AFC team. And then lastly, for the NFC, it's going to go to Minnesota, I'm predicting. So, there you have it. I'm predicting Super Bowl 50 whatever. I think it's 58 or 50. I think 59. I don't know. It's going to be the Vikings versus the Bills. As for the champion, I'm going to go ahead and predict eeny, meeny, miny, Bills Mafia wins the Super Bowl this year. Just makes sense, I guess you could say. But I don't know. So yeah, that's my prediction. The Bills are going to win the Super Bowl. So yep, that's a quick way of making an easy video, I guess, during the off-season of NASCAR. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time, I guess. Bye. Ow.